The entire story of SKIBIDI toilet in 12 minutes. This is a 3D animation series created by the YouTuber Dafuq, which began with a simple meme of a toilet with a head singing the viral TikTok song SKIBIDI. It ended up evolving into an action and science fiction series with a complex lore. We find ourselves in a world where beings called SKIBIDI toilets have appeared, capable of manipulating the minds of humans and convincing them to use toilets instead of seats. However, this was actually a trap to turn those humans into more SKIBIDIs. Thus, a virus has spread worldwide and SKIBIDI toilets are everywhere, with almost no humans left alive. This marks the beginning of the SKIBIDI toilets apocalypse. Before this, humans managed to create humanoid machines with artificial intelligence and camera heads known as cameramen. These robots can create more robots. If you're enjoying this story, like the video now, and if you want to know more about SKIBIDI toilets, subscribe and activate the notification bell. On this channel, you'll find all the news and secrets of this series. If we reach 100 likes, I'll update this video with the new episodes coming soon. The cameramen fight against the SKIBIDI toilets to prevent the end of the world and discover that they can defeat them by flushing their toilets. However, there are giant SKIBIDIs, some flying, and even mutants created by SKIBIDI scientists to win this war. What they didn't expect is that the cameramen created a cameraman titan to eliminate the SKIBIDI toilets. This titan faced the leader of the toilets called SKIBIDI G toilet, but was heavily injured as they attacked the reactor in its chest and had to flee. This caused the cameramen to be losing the war again until they received help from robots from another part of the world known as talking men. They had the power to harm SKIBIDIs with their powerful sound, and even a speaker man titan arrived, tipping the scales in the war against the SKIBIDIs. Thus, the cameramen and speaker men formed the alliance. Meanwhile, the chief SKIBIDI scientist created parasitic SKIBIDIs that infect the cameramen and control them to fight against their brothers. This way, the scientists managed to infect the speaker titan and the SKIBIDIs regained control of the war. The alliance created a parasite-killing ray weapon to disinfect their brothers. They equipped this weapon on a war tank to disinfect the speaker titan, but they failed and the SKIBIDI G toilet destroyed the tank, ending the last hope of the alliance. But suddenly, TV men arrived to save them. They even had a powerful TV titan. These TV men could emit colored lights from their screens to control SKIBIDIs, torture them, and even make them kill themselves. This way, the alliance regained control of the war. The TV man titan found the speaker man titan and a fierce battle began between them. However, the TV was more powerful, so the SKIBIDI G toilet set a trap and the speaker titan stabbed the TV titan in the back, leaving it unarmed and severely injured. Fortunately, it still had the ability that all TV men have to teleport by releasing black smoke, and it managed to escape before being infected. All of this was observed and recorded by a cameraman who was hiding nearby. It's important to note that all the episodes we see are recorded by different cameramen from their perspectives, meaning whoever records a particular episode is known as the POV cameraman. This POV was discovered and killed by the G toilet, but suddenly a mysterious human appeared and stole the video recording from the dying POV cameraman, perhaps to upload it to his YouTube channel and show the world what is happening in their world. This person is none other than Dafuq, who has been closely witnessing the entire war hidden in the shadows all this time. And that's how the SKIBIDI toilets regained the advantage in the war. However, there were strong individuals in the alliance, such as a TV woman or even a cameraman who uses a plunger as a weapon. This guy is so brave that when the cameramen's base was invaded by giant SKIBIDI toilets, he intended to face them all alone to save his brothers. But suddenly, the camera titan returned, repaired and upgraded, and wiped out all the SKIBIDIs. Strong camera woman also appeared, and the TV woman returned to stop a glitched SKIBIDI that could move at high speeds. When the TV woman was leaving the scene, a cameraman simp tried to hug her because he fell in love with her after she saved him before, but his love was not reciprocated. On the other hand, the cameramen were surprised by a SKIBIDI UFO named Astro Toilet, which flew so fast that it managed to dodge the attacks of the camera titan. Still, it escaped after one of the attacks hit it. The cameramen escorted a new tank with an improved parasite killing rate to disinfect the Speaker Titan. However, on the way, they were intercepted by a skull skibidi that vomited acid on the tank, instantly destroying it. Suddenly, a cameraman on fire appeared running away from an enemy. This cameraman is the one who has survived the longest in the entire series, appearing since episode 3 and still alive. This surviving cameraman was fleeing from the Speaker Titan who came to kill everyone, even his Speaker Man brothers. The improved camera Titan appeared in front of him and a great Titan battle began. The G-Toilet also arrived to help, but the camera Titan was stronger than them. Even the plunger cameraman tried to help, but he was caught by the Speaker Titan who killed him by crushing him. With the help of the cameraman, camera woman and TV woman, the Speaker Titan was disinfected. Seeing this, the G-Toilet had no choice but to escape. Before leaving, the TV woman took the plunger cameraman back to the cameraman's base to save his life, but she didn't realize that the camera simp was also dying and they abandoned him. On the other hand, due to their defeat, the Astro Toilets began to rebel against their boss, the G-Toilet, but this was interrupted by the scientific SKIBIDI, who has been enhanced and is now giant. Meanwhile, the surviving cameraman was saved by a speaker woman who joined the alliance. There was also a guy known as Dark Speakerman who used knives, and when a mutant SKIBIDI approached to fight him, they were interrupted by the revived plunger cameraman, who now used the powers of the glitched SKIBIDI to move very fast and defeat the mutant SKIBIDI. The surviving cameraman mocked the brave cameraman for using a SKIBIDI as a vehicle, and suddenly the mutant SKIBIDI rose again but was killed by the great speaker man. The camera Titan and speaker found the G-Toilet, and together they managed to kill him. However, it wasn't the real one. It was a robot clone controlled by a smaller SKIBIDI, and all of this was a trap to bombard the Titans. The speaker Titan managed to dodge it, but the camera Titan was severely injured and even lost an arm. All of this was observed by the surviving cameraman, who was almost killed by a SKIBIDI police but mysteriously spared his life. Meanwhile, the Alliance managed to reach the outskirts of the SKIBIDI Toilet's base, and Dafuq handed a knife to a POV cameraman to kill a SKIBIDI. Dafuq Boom's true intentions are unknown, but it seems like he just wants to watch the world burn. On the other hand, the surviving cameraman met with the very Dafuq Boom himself, who handed him a secret device to use on a covert mission. As it turns out, he actually works for him. Dafuq Boom vanished before his eyes, as he had the ability to fade away and teleport to another location. He could even interfere with cameramen's images and communications. Despite not belonging to any side, Dafuq Boom seems to occasionally assist both, with the condition that the SKIBIDIs don't attack him or his ally, the surviving cameraman. This would explain why he wasn't attacked by that SKIBIDI police. Unaware of all this, the cameraman approached the entrance to the SKIBIDI base, but a SKIBIDI mafia attacked them. The POV big cameraman tried to fight him, but the camera and speaker Titan arrived to save him. The camera Titan ripped off a saw arm from a SKIBIDI and replaced his own with it, easily defeating the SKIBIDI mafia. But at that moment, the SKIBIDI scientist appeared, and the battle between the three of them began. Even the brave cameraman appeared and helped the Titans, but he was stopped and attacked head-on by the scientist. Then the real G-Toilet arrived to help the scientist, who had a hidden TV screen all this time, which he used to teleport and harness the power of colored light. With this, he managed to control the camera Titan to cut off his own head. The speaker Titan had to rip off his arm to stop him, and the scientist forced him to fight against him until suddenly the scientist's screen was destroyed by the television Titan that returned. Seeing this, G-Toilet felt true terror and chose to flee the scene. The scientist tried to do the same, but the teleportation from his screen no longer worked, so TV Man Titan managed to finish him off. The three Titans have united, and the television started fighting against 3G Toilet clones that appeared while the cameraman and speaker helped. At that moment, Dafuq Boom interrupted the view of POV Big Cameraman and warned him that the SKIBIDI scientist is still alive, as the giant was actually a robot and the real one controlling it from inside survived. The scientist went to hide inside his base, and the Big Cameraman went in pursuit. The Big Speaker Man had arrived just in time to prevent the door from closing, allowing more of his comrades, including the brave cameraman who was still alive, to enter. However, the surviving cameraman betrayed them and closed the door with his device, thus killing the big speaker man without anyone noticing. This traitorous cameraman led them through the base while the TV Titan dealt with all the G toilet clones outside, and with the device given by Dafuq Boom, the traitor cameraman could open all the doors, causing the plunger cameraman to start distrusting him. Suddenly, they discovered that this base is where they create and improve the SKIBIDI toilets. They had to escape quickly because a new SKIBIDI scientist appeared, attacking the big cameraman and causing his death. They continued advancing and found out that this is the laboratory where the SKIBIDI toilets originated, created by humans long ago. Apparently, these SKIBIDIs were a failed experiment that rebelled against the humans who created them, killing them and leaving their corpses in this laboratory. Suddenly, the camera and speaker man were intercepted by mutant SKIBIDIs. Despite defeating one, they had to escape as all cells containing failed SKIBIDI experiments opened. The traitor cameraman closed several doors to save his brothers, but he almost left the speakerman outside, showing that this traitor still cares about cameramen but doesn't mind if speakermen die. And at that moment, a Michael Jackson SKIBIDI destroyed the door and killed both speakermen. It was about to catch two cameramen, and the traitor cameraman had to close the door, otherwise they would be caught too. However, he couldn't abandon his brothers, so the dark speakerman snatched the device, but the brave cameraman told him to wait a little longer. Nevertheless, SKIBIDI Jackson caught up with the two cameramen and killed them. The dark speaker man had to close the door, enraging the brave cameraman, who launched himself to hit him, blaming him for the death of his brothers. However, he understood that it was necessary or else everyone would die. So he left the speaker man alone, and all together they continued advancing in search of the scientist. Now, only two normal cameramen, the traitor cameraman, dark speaker man, and Paul V brave cameraman, are left inside the base. Meanwhile, outside, the camera and speaker titans were repaired, and together with the TV Titan, they will destroy the SKIBIDI toilets base once and for all.